I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I think it was just after the Team USA dispatch with Serbia. Tarico comes on, and he's sitting with Dawn Staley. You know, the national championship head coach of South Carolina, who's part of the selection process for the women's team that we all know did not take Caitlin Clark nor Angel Reese. And Mike asked her to chime in on the Caitlin Clark aspect of it. I'm wondering what you make of this and what anyone else makes of it, but you guys in studio. She said that Caitlin Clark certainly merited a spot now, but it's basically intimated that when they made the decision June 11th, quote unquote, she wasn't playing like she's playing now. As a committee member, you're charged with putting together the best team of players, the best talent. Caitlin's just a rookie in the WNBA, wasn't playing bad, but wasn't playing like she's playing now. If we had to do it all over again, the way that she's playing, she would be in really high consideration of making the team because she's playing head and shoulders above a lot of people. How'd that sit with you?
Look, I think the reasons of her not being on the team were valid when you consider the team practiced together and all the things that goes into putting this team together over the past few years. We know she's barring a catastrophic injury, she's going to be a fixture on this Olympic team for probably the next 3 or 4 Olympics.
No, I understand.
And then someone also go, okay, well, because she brings so many eyes, that's why you want to put her on. But why not Enrique, putting her on the team because she's a better all-around basketball player than Caitlin? She didn't make the Olympic team either.
Not to go all Christine Brennan on you here, but you know,
that's kind of.
I mean, this is why you put her on the team is to get the eyeballs. And by the way, she's the greatest scorer in the history of college basketball.
But this is
that was part of her resume before.
And she now has the single game assist record as a rookie.
Well, but she's done that subsequent to not making the team.
Yeah.
And but that's been my thing from the beginning. Everyone's like, "Oh, who do you take off?" Well, Caitlin Clark should have been the first name written down.
No,
and then you build the team after that.
Absolutely not. No.
She wasn't like
She should have been on the initial list anyway, so it wouldn't have been an issue.
So was it timing?
First name,
so
they should start the Olympic team with Caitlin Clark, not Asia Wilson, not Breonna Stewart.
Great. That's a great list. Caitlin Clark should have been one of the first names written down.
Absolutely not. No.
I
be honest with yourself.
I agree with you.
They're minus like 10,000 to win the gold medal, so they're going to win gold anyway. And it's a TV show, and it's about building the game and growing it internationally. So yeah, you write down one of her names is one of the first ones written down.
Yeah.
No, not first. Not with the way as good as some
so
of
then
these women
second or
are.
third. Yeah. I mean, but no one would have to know what order in which you wrote it down on the list. What Chris is saying, Chris is saying, you make sure.
Yeah.
She's packing her bags for France.
List.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not like, oh, who do you take off? That's not what we're talking about. She was always included.
It's who else did you leave off?
So
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
shooting the ball extremely well. I mean, she's an elite passer. She's just got a great basketball IQ, and she's a little more seasoned in the pro game than she was 2 months ago. Hey, at least she's being honest about that.
I think this is going to.
I heard that. I'm like,
look back on this as one of the great omissions in Olympic history.
But again, she's already pointing out that her subsequent play does make the decision to leave her off more questionable than ever. At least I'm glad she said that. That's a fact. I heard that. I'm like, how about that? So
2028, she can be the first name down.
Well, there is a.
Why should she have to wait 4 years? Like,
what is she
so
proven
Diana
in the
Taurasi
WNBA?
Can have a 6 gold medal? Like, what are we talking about?
What is she proven in the WNBA to be like? Oh well, why does she have to?
We
wait?
just found out though that the first.
She's already dropping triple doubles and setting records.
Well, Angel Reese is doing double doubles like no one's ever done. No one's saying
and she probably should have been on the team too. I'm not leaving her off.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, then let's.
I mean, what are we doing?
Put them all on it.
Well, all I know is that name written down for Team USA's next game to play. The first name on the list is Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum should refuse and go
people
home. Tell Kerr to pound sand.
Just like Scottie Pippen. He saw that firsthand, though, didn't he? Was Kerr on the team when Pippen's like, I'm not playing?
Yeah. Well, he didn't leave that year, right?
Well, he hadn't.
No,
he was still there.
That was when Mike wasn't there, so I don't think Kerr was there either. Right? Kerr was probably on the Spurs then. I don't know.
I don't think so. What was that? 90?
Yeah. Kerr had a front row seat, I think, to Pippen saying, I'm not playing.
Thank God Steph Curry played all those years for the Warriors.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.